Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining the Hendricks County Women's Giving Circle. This is a short tutorial on how to evaluate grant applications on behalf of the Giving Circle. Welcome to SmarterSelect, the online system that the Hendricks County Community Foundation uses to accept and review grant and scholarship applications. We hope this tutorial for grant review is useful as you get comfortable using it to review the grant applications. You have likely already received an email from SmarterSelect or will so shortly to set up your account. If you don't receive that email, first check your spam or junk email box. If you still can't find the email, contact HCCF to get it resent to you. Once you've completed your account setup, you will be ready to review grants. There may be a possibility that you already have an applicant account. Perhaps you had a child use your email address for scholarships, or maybe you've worked or volunteered for a nonprofit and you've used that email to apply for a grant. No worries, this new evaluator account will just be added to your current account. First, go to smarterselect.com and log in. After you log in, you will see one of two screens. If you already had an account as an applicant, you will see this screen minus the owner option. You will want to select the evaluator option. If you did not already have an account in SmarterSelect, you will immediately go to the My Evaluations page. Unlike mine, you will likely only see one application in your till until there are actual applications. This is a test application created by HCCF. That being said, if you have reviewed applications for HCCF in the past, please go to the drop-down at the top and choose Hendricks County Women's Giving Circle application. This will filter out any other grant or scholarship programs that appear in your list. Before I do so, I want to explain the color coding of the applications. As you can see on the screen, there are three different designations for evaluators. The first are blue that say not started. This means that you have not yet opened the application. The second are green, say reading. This means that you've opened the application, but you've yet to submit your evaluation. The third are gray that say evaluated. This means that you have read the application and submitted your evaluation. Now, let's go into the test application and learn how to review applications. Remember, for now, there's just one test application in your list. However, there will be multiple when it comes time to review applications. It may even go on to 2 pages. You'll see these arrows right here that help you scroll from page to page. Once you get to the list of applications, there are 3 clickable links. In reverse order, they are info. If you click this link, it will show the program information. Note that this will be the same for every application because it is information on the Hendricks County Women's Giving Circle Grant Program. The second is print. If you click this link, a printable version of the application will be made available to you if you choose to review them on paper. Note that if you choose to print your applications, you will still need to input your final scores into the online system. And 3 is read. When you click this, you will enter into the grant application and evaluator portal. Once inside the application and evaluation portal, you will see the applicant's answers to the questions. These questions were determined by the Hendricks County Women's Giving Circle Steering Committee. All of the selections highlighted blue, like this one here, are evaluator sections. These are sections that we're asking you to complete. The first is the most important evaluator question regarding conflicts of interest. If you were a volunteer on the board of, are staff of, or do substantial business as determined by you with this organization, please select yes. Then skip the rest of the application and submit your evaluation. You should not score applications with which you have a conflict of interest. If you do not have a conflict of interest, click No and continue reviewing the application. Continue through the application, evaluating each section as you see fit. You'll notice that there is no perfect middle. At each rating threshold, you'll need to decide whether it's a little more or a little less. There is no fence sitting in HCCF grant evaluation. The third evaluation section is an open-ended question. None of your responses are shared with anyone except for HCCF staff, but this one is particularly important. This is an opportunity for you to share any information you may have about the organization, their services, or personnel that may affect their application. HCCF staff alone will review this section and investigate anything of merit. If you don't have any additional information, feel free to leave it blank or enter NA. You are welcome to edit your scores throughout the process up until you submit your evaluation. In fact, you can even come back and edit them later. When it's your first round through, this green button will say Submit, and just next to it will say Save and Finish Later. You can also come back that way. If you wish to change your scores, you can click any of these numbers and click Update. Once you're comfortable with your scores, please click Submit. Be sure to evaluate all of the applications assigned to you. You'll notice that there may be more applications to evaluate than those that show up on your original My Evaluations page, and so you may need to scroll to the next page to review it. Remember, those are these arrows right here. Once you've completed reviewing all of the applications, you're all done. After the deadline for all reviewers to review their evaluations, after the deadline for all members to evaluate passes, HCCF staff will export all of the evaluations and score all applications based on the rubric. The top 9 scoring applications will then be assigned an award celebration night to present to the members, with first, fourth, and seventh place presenting on night 1, second, fifth, and eighth place presenting on night 2, and third, sixth, and ninth presenting on night 3. All other applicants will be notified that they are not moving forward. At the award celebration, the top nonprofits will make an approximately 5-minute presentation to the membership. Giving Circle members in attendance will then vote for their favorite nonprofit. All 3 of the presenting nonprofits will receive a grant that evening. Grant amounts are based on the number of members of the Giving Circle at the beginning of the year and are announced at the meet and greet in the spring of each year. This concludes your SmarterSelect tutorial. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact HCCF by email at info@hendricks-county, C as in community, F as in foundation.org, or by phone at 317-268-6240. And of course, you may contact any of the Giving Circle Steering Committee members. Thank you again for joining the Hendricks County Women's Giving Circle, and happy evaluating.